You made it. You made it. You did it. It's been done. It's all been done. And now all you must do is drop into your divine trust and sense of knowing, and put one foot in front of the other, and the carpet is being rolled out before you. I'm seeing a golden carpet, or like a golden brick road, and each brick is being placed before you as you step. To trust in the unfolding as life, to trust in the unfolding of life, to trust in life itself as it unfolds before your very eyes, step by step. Still trying to move into the future and control your steps and where they're going to lead you is still working from the ego, from the ego's need of control. True surrender, what it looks like to truly surrender and walk the path of the divine, walk the path of your soul, is to be in the unknown and to trust in the unfolding of life as it unfolds in front of you, piece by piece, step by step, brick by brick. It's like the carpet is literally rolled, and literally each step you take, it rolls itself out. Okay, let me breathe. Y'all can breathe with me for a second. We're just gonna take some deep breaths. Breathing in. One more. Literally, it's been done. It's done. That's all I'm getting. That's all that's coming through. It's done. It's done. Your karma is cleared. The debts in your name are cleared, are gone, are non-existent, null and void. It's done. It's all done. And this is either going to resonate or it's not. Don't try to make it fit, but this is a very large collective that, my cat, this is a very large collective that I'm tuning into. Not saying that all of the collective is going to be watching this video. It's just that collective sense of like a fresh, like we've been drowning underwater and we've been able to come up for like short little gasps of air. And like, this is our final, like, we've made it out. Like the Little Mermaid coming up on her boulder, breathing in fresh, deep breath of air for the first time in a long time, after years and years and years of feeling like we were drowning. And we're not going back under. We have feet now. We live on the land. This is funny. I don't know if this is like Little Mermaid is something for somebody, but we have feet now. We made it out of the water. We escaped. You know, I guess she didn't like being underwater. She wanted to be where the humans were. I'm going to watch Little Mermaid, I think. We made it to land. We made it for our final, like, deep breath of air after being drowning. Like, we are here. It's all working out divine. Everything has been divinely orchestrated and planned for you. There's nothing you must do. There's nothing you must sit down and make out a 6-month plan for. That's not how things are going to work in the new earth. And this is a hard pill to swallow for a lot of people, because a lot of our egos love plans, love business plans, love following the steps, love checking off boxes, love knowing exactly what's happening next and how we're going to make it happen. I'm telling you, this is not the way of the new earth. This is the old way. This is the old limited way of the ego, so that it felt like it had control of the situation and felt safe in its little check boxes. All of the ego's little check boxes made it feel safe and secure. But we were holding ourselves back from the true limitless potential of the universe that is unfolding from within you step by step, life by life. The present moment is where life is unfolding. And the ego wanted to feel like it had some semblance of control with its little check boxes. And it was we were limiting ourselves to the amount of greatness we could experience, to the amount of abundance and love and joy and expansion we could experience. We were limiting ourselves by surrendering and releasing this controlled state of the ego and stepping truly into the unknown and just trusting in the unfolding of life, stepping into the mystery of life. This is where every single infinite potential exists. In the unknown, when you don't have a plan, when you don't really know what you're doing, when the only thing guiding you is your heart, when the only thing guiding you is your soul knowing. That is where infinite potentials lie. You can't control and manipulate your way into infinity, because through controlling and manipulating, you're putting yourself inside of boxes. Boxes aren't limitless. They have very defined walls. You can't place yourself in a box and try to be limitless at the same time. You have to get rid of every box. You have to get rid of all the boxes, all the walls, all the rules, all the check marks, all the lists. You have to get rid of them. And if this isn't resonating with you, that's fine. Keep your lists. If it's really stressing you out more than it's helping you to imagine this, that's okay. Grace, compassion, keep your list, keep your check boxes. Don't do anything that's gonna put you into a full-blown panic. It's gonna happen for you when it's meant to happen for you, slowly but surely, if that's the route you choose. Or if you just wanna be totally crazy like me, you can just say, to hell with the rules, to hell with the boxes, and literally just living in the present moment. Thank God for my loving and patient husband. Because I feel like I probably stress him out. Now, I'm not being irresponsible. I still get things done. My bills get paid. I make money. I clean. That's what it is, living in the present moment. We're so worried, how am I going to get things done if I can't control? How are things going to get paid and blah, blah, blah. Your soul knows that you're in a human body. Your soul knows that you're in the physical realm. Your soul chose to come to this physical realm, and your soul knows exactly what needs to happen in the physical realm in order to make it all happen. So I'm telling you, when you drop into the present moment, and you just get into a flow state, there's no more resistance. So you're just going to start doing the dishes. You're not going to think about, I have to do the dishes and think about it for hours and while it bogs you down. You're just going to instantly start doing the dishes without even thinking about it. You're going to get online and start paying your bills without even thinking about it. When you're in a flow state, your soul is guiding you into doing exactly what you need to do to keep yourself grounded and in this physical experience, while simultaneously being in the spiritual unknown and following the calling of your heart to guide you to the best possible outcome for your future. Not paying your bills and all your dishes and dirty laundry stacking up isn't going to guide you to your best possible future. Your soul knows exactly what needs to get done, even the mundane, boring human things. Your soul knows, I promise you, and your soul is going to guide you to do the laundry. Your soul is going to guide you to make sure you have gas in your car. Your soul is going to guide you to do all of these things. And you no longer are in resistance to the human part of life, because you're not keeping a checklist of okay, the laundry needs to get folded, the whatever needs to get called, this appointment needs to get made. Your soul is on top of it. Your soul is on top of it all, I promise you. And when you surrender, it's just going to naturally start flowing from you. You're just going to naturally start doing things at the exact time they need to get done. Naturally, without stress, without resistance to the human experience, without feeling like being a human sucks because of all of these mundane, boring human things. You're not going to have these thoughts anymore because you're not going to be keeping a checklist in your mind. You're just going to be trusting in the flow and knowing that you're going to get things done when they need to get done. And I've been living this way probably the last 6 months. I truly have been surrendering to household things, and I no longer keep a checklist of when things need to get done and keep it all organized and perfect and tie like a little bow on top. I just let my soul guide me, and my soul get shit done. I don't know what else to tell you. My soul is here to get shit done and wants me to be in a surrendered state so that I can just ease through life and not have to stress about things all the time. Stress is the ego. Surrender and flow is spirit. And our physical experience is even that of a spiritual experience. So even doing the mundane things is a spiritual experience. I'm like really in a beautiful state right now, because it really does feel like we made it. Like we are here. The ways of the old earth are crumbling, and you can either choose to tighten your grip on those ways and crash and burn with them, making your experience a little bit more painful. Come here, Murph. Why are you so itchy? Come here. Or you can choose to surrender to the old ways and choose to release them yourself, and then you're just detached from it all and you're watching it all crumble while the new earth is being birthed through you. Destruction and creation are simultaneously happening all the time. And you can either choose to hone in and focus on the destruction and grab onto the destruction and crumble with it, or you can observe the destruction while choosing to... You're not going to hold on to the rebirth. It's not something you have to hold on to. It's just something you're experiencing. Where your focus goes, energy flows. So you can either focus on the destruction and get all heated and caught up in that, or you can choose to focus on what is being rebirthed, reborn from within. You can choose to trust in life. Trust in every aspect of life, including destruction, including death. Trusting in everything. Wow. You guys, yesterday and today, I've just been so at ease and surrendered. And it's not that I haven't had like hard emotions come up, or like I've been truly flowing through my experience with such ease and grace these past 2 days that I'm just like on cloud 9. I feel really good. And y'all, if you watched my video yesterday, it's not like yesterday went exactly the way I wanted it to. I had a bunch of people cancel on me. I didn't make the amount of money I expected to make when I woke up yesterday. I had feelings of doubt and shame and smallness, but I moved through it with such ease and such grace. And I've been continuing to do that with everything that arises. I'm aware of it all, and I'm just moving through it so smoothly. It feels like a dream. It feels like, I don't know what it feels like. It feels beautiful. It feels like my trust and faith in life has been completely reborn within me. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what this next year is going to look like. I don't know. I have no idea where I'm headed. I don't have a plan. I have things that are technically planned out, I guess, on 11. Well, hold on that note. I'm actually going to a funeral, so I'm going to have to cancel on November 23rd, 1123, I was going to do a YouTube live. higher self activation and integration, but I have to cancel that. I'll be out of town for a funeral. But I am gonna do, starting December 1st until December 21st, I'm doing a 21-day higher self activation and integration event. I don't know if I want to call it an event or a workshop, or I don't know. I don't have the words, but it's gonna be 21 days, and we're gonna really focus on integrating with our higher selves. I feel like our higher selves are activated, but working on integrating, working on observing what we're going through without judgment, working on learning how to be in flow, how to be in the present moment, and how to be okay with everything that arises, learning how to be that center, that still point amidst the chaos. Understanding that the chaos is okay. The chaos gets to be there. It doesn't change the essence or the truth of who we are. And we can choose to either focus on the chaos and get lost in the chaos, or we can choose to focus on that center, focus on our center, on that still point in our heart that knows and trusts in the unfolding of life. I don't have a time yet, but I'm on Central Time. I live in Texas, but it would be December 1st through December 21st. So it's ending on the winter solstice. For more details on that, you can email me. I haven't decided if I'm going to do it on YouTube Live or Zoom, but I'll have my email in the description, and you can email me if you're interested or have any questions about that. Oh, that made Murph really excited. But yeah, that's the message today. We made it. We're here. You can release the old ways if you so choose, or you can hold on to them for a little bit longer if that's what you choose. Whoops. No wrong answer. Everything is perfectly and divinely aligned and orchestrated for you. Orchestrated for you? Planned for you, orchestrated through you, by you. And once we learn how to really trust in the guidance of our own soul and notice when we're operating from our ego, have grace and compassion with ourselves, not trying to rip ourselves away from our ego, because that can be very jarring, but just becoming aware of when we're operating from our ego and slowly beginning to choose and integrate the guidance of our soul, slowly beginning to operate more from our soul rather than from our ego, through observation and little decisions throughout our day. But we're there. We're here. We're wherever we are. Okay. Thank you so much for listening. Man, I'm excited today. I know 2 days ago I was like really, honestly, this last week was rough, but today's good. So thanks for being here, and I'll talk to you later.